In this video, we'll be taking a look at 4 NBA games happening on October 26, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 8 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 4 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Orlando Magic versus Philadelphia 76ers. The Orlando Magic travel to Wells Fargo Center to face the Philadelphia 76ers on Monday night. The Magic remain slightly short on depth, with Moritz Wagner ruled out again. The 76ers are dealing with more significant absences, missing Paul George, Joel Embiid, and Trendon Watford. Given those injuries, checking the confirmed starting lineups before tip-off will be important. Orlando enters this matchup after 2 disappointing defeats in games they were expected to control. Their offense has started to show the same struggles that limited them last season. While the season is still young, the Magic need to find consistency and rhythm if they want to compete near the top of the Eastern Conference. Philadelphia, on the other hand, has opened the season in solid form. Edgecombe continues to build his case as a strong Rookie of the Year candidate. Still, with their 2 best players sidelined, the 76ers face a difficult situation. This is the type of matchup where a serious Eastern contender should capitalize and avoid excuses. The 76ers can still compete at home if Tyrese Maxey delivers another high-scoring performance. Meanwhile, Orlando's offensive core of Paolo Banchero, Desmond Bane, and Franz Wagner provides enough firepower to keep them in control if they execute. As our first pick for this matchup, the Orlando Magic to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Orlando Magic average 110 points on 44.3% shooting, while giving up 114 points on 47.9% shooting. They are hitting 28.2% of their three-point attempts and 76.2% from the free throw line. Defensively, they allow 33% from deep and pull down 48 rebounds per game. The Philadelphia 76ers score 121 points per game on 46.5% shooting and allow 118.5 points on 46.7%. They shoot 43% from three-point range and 77.4% from the line. The 76ers hold opponents to 31.8% from beyond the arc and average 40 rebounds per game. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Cavaliers versus Detroit Pistons. The Cleveland Cavaliers head to Little Caesars Arena to face the Detroit Pistons on Monday night. Cleveland remains short-handed, with Max Strus and Darius Garland still unavailable. Detroit is also dealing with absences, as Jaden Ivey, Marcus Sasser, and Karis LeVert have all been ruled out. Last season, the Cavaliers won 3 of their 4 meetings against the Pistons, and they showed grit last night by defeating the Milwaukee Bucks. Replicating that same level of energy, however, will be difficult without rest, and against a Detroit team that has shown improvement, most recently earning a win over the Boston Celtics. Oddsmakers have opened with Cleveland as a slight favorite on the road. Still, the line may give them more credit than warranted, considering the continued absence of Garland, whose playmaking remains central to the Cavaliers' offense. Both teams are wrapping up a back-to-back, but the Pistons benefit from staying home. The Cavaliers are also the more depleted group, still missing 2 regular rotation players. For Detroit, this matchup carries significance. The young Pistons have already proven they can compete with elite competition, and a win here would reinforce their growing confidence and mark progress toward becoming a legitimate threat in the East. This sets the stage for a competitive contest, one that could stay close deep into the 4th quarter. As our first pick for this matchup, the Detroit Pistons to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Cleveland Cavaliers average 120 points per game on 48.2% shooting, while giving up 119 points on 48.3% shooting. They connect on 38.3% of their three-point attempts and 73.9% from the free throw line. Defensively, they allow opponents to shoot 39% from beyond the arc and collect 37.3 rebounds per game. The Detroit Pistons score 115 points per game on 44.3% shooting and give up 113 19 points on 42% shooting. They hit 33% of their threes and make 76.5% of their free throws. On defense, they allow 37.1% from deep and average 49.7 rebounds per game. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Hawks versus Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls welcomed the Atlanta Hawks to the United Center on Monday night. Atlanta could enter this matchup missing several key players, with Zachary Resiter, Jalen Johnson, and Kristaps Porzingis all listed as questionable. Chicago is already without Kobe White and monitoring Josh Giddey, who is uncertain to play due to a finger injury. With so many players in doubt, it will be important to review confirmed lineups before tip-off. The Hawks are in search of momentum after a rough outing against the Oklahoma City Thunder, where they were soundly beaten. Their defense has been inconsistent, and their energy levels fluctuate from game to game. This inconsistency has become a pattern, leaving the team struggling to meet expectations despite having capable talent. On the other hand, the Bulls have been one of the early bright spots this season. They have picked up a few strong wins and look more organized on both ends of the court. Their home floor provides an additional advantage, and their recent play shows more discipline and cohesion compared to what Atlanta has displayed so far. Still, it's worth confirming Giddey's status before making any firm judgments, as his presence significantly impacts Chicago's playmaking. The Hawks continue to deal with depth concerns, while the Bulls have shown more stability in their rotations. Atlanta's tendency to relax defensively in stretches makes this a challenging spot for them, especially against a team that has started to find a rhythm early in the season. As our first pick for this matchup, the Chicago Bulls to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Atlanta Hawks average 110 points per game on 43.8% shooting while allowing 121 points on 50.4% shooting. They connect on 33% of their three-point attempts and make 77.9% of their free throws. The Hawks allow opponents to shoot 1.2% from deep and collect 40 rebounds per game. The Chicago Bulls score 112.5 points per game on 45.9% shooting while holding opponents to 104.5 points on 41.8%. They make 36.8% of their shots from beyond the arc and 78.7% from the free throw line. The Bulls allow 20.8% shooting from deep and average 48 rebounds per contest. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Raptors versus San Antonio Spurs. The San Antonio Spurs host the Toronto Raptors at Frost Bank Center on Monday night. Toronto enters this matchup at full strength with no players listed on the injury report. San Antonio, however, continues to operate without De'Aaron Fox, Jeremy Sochan, Lindy Waters, and Luke Kornet. Despite those absences, the Spurs have maintained strong momentum through the early part of the season. The Raptors have struggled defensively in their last two outings, a worrying trend that resembles some of their issues from last season. While the campaign is still young, their recent performances show lapses in focus, particularly in transition and perimeter coverage. They allowed the Mavericks too many uncontested looks in their most recent game, and that kind of defensive effort will not hold up against an undefeated Spurs squad that thrives on fast starts and quick ball movement. San Antonio has looked energized, playing with cohesion and confidence. Victor Wembanyama has set the tone with dominant performances on both ends of the court, displaying the kind of form that makes him a potential face of the league. The team's tempo, spacing, and defensive effort have complemented his rise, giving them a clear identity early in the season. Public money has tilted heavily toward the Spurs, and given their current form, that support aligns with how well they have executed on both ends. This is not an ideal matchup for a Raptors side still trying to rediscover defensive consistency. The Spurs continue to show the focus and energy that have made them one of the league's early surprises, and they have handled inferior competition with composure and purpose. As our first pick for this matchup, the San Antonio Spurs to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Toronto Raptors average 127 points per game on 53.3% shooting while allowing 120 points on 47.2%. They make 32.7% of their three-point attempts and 73.8% of their free throws. On defense, they allow opponents to shoot 32% from beyond the arc and collect 47.5 rebounds per game. The San Antonio Spurs score 121 points per game on 51% shooting while giving up 105 points on 40.1%. They hit 36.7% from long range and 68.9% from the free throw line. The Spurs allow 34% shooting from deep and average 51.3 rebounds per contest. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed, subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.